okay. So, it appears the gods favour me today. Let's just make sure everything is up and running correctly. There might be a little bit short echo just as I check whether the sound's working properly. Yep, okay, sounds good to me. Let me just make sure everybody who follows me on Twitch is aware that I'm streaming. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right there. Right. Let's do this. So the reason you're getting a long dark video today rather than a normal outdoor video is essentially this week, next week, 13th of July, I shall be attending the Tendring Show, which is a yearly farmers show basically, and I will be promoting my business, Lone Wolf Mobile Bushcraft. So anybody that lives in the area, I really hope that you come and join us at the Tendring Show. You'll see me there, of course. Just look out for the logo, and you'll see me, and I'll be doing lots and lots of different things. But if you can't make it, I'll be doing a video for next week. But that's essentially why I'm doing the long dark today, rather than a normal video, as it were. Right, that's enough of me waffling. Let's get on with this. Make sure I load the right one. And of course, everybody make sure you've got your cups of tea. So it's just there's about 4 or 5 hours of daylight left. That's something I have not searched yet. Nope. Let's rest for 2 hours. And sort of pass time for 2 hours. And then sleep for about an hour, maybe? Okay. Sun's just coming up. That doesn't help an awful lot though. We are currently in this house here. Let's have a look at the world. This is where we currently are, in Mountain Town. Done pretty much all the Broken Railroad. Should really go in and fill out all the Mystery Lake bits and pieces. We'll drop down to the Forlorn Muskeg. Yeah, that'll be the mission for today. We get to the Forlorn Muskeg. How much? Do a couple of hours research. Oh, okay. It's too dark to read. Okay, so now we need to start making decisions about what we're taking with us and what we're leaving behind. Oh, I can see an awful lot in there. Can't afford to leave a lot behind, but at the same time we can't afford to not leave a lot behind. It's all about that balance. All about the balance. Any excess kit I'm actually going to leave here naturally. I am going to leave full set of clothes.
Man, I'm not sure I hear much more.
Not too worried about that sprain risk because I'm not actually going to be moving. So, if the game's got a little arrow up there, it means you're wearing it. Already wearing it. So, put the boots across.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Put the scarf across. Definitely put the climbing socks across. 2 hats. Definitely. We can scrap them down actually. Pair of fleece mittens. Definitely put that jacket across. So I've got 2 of them. Need 2 pairs of trousers, 2 pairs of socks, 2 hats, something for the hands. Put those across as well. Pair of walking boots. Two pairs of socks, pair of walking boots, pair of boots, 2 pairs of socks, 2 inner trousers, 2 outer trousers. Yeah, we're getting there, I think. Put 1 of those in there as well. Definitely a pair of them. So that's a full set of clothing, I believe. Good. So, in terms of firelighting, stack of papers, some reclaimed wood. It's not the best, but if you need a fire going quickly, then that's what you get. Okay, and box of matches when I come across them.
I can really walk with this much gear.
Okay, so we're Approaching 50 kg on that. Not good. First aid. Definitely keeping hold of the bedroll, otherwise we won't be able to sleep anywhere. Let's ditch those. Crowbar can stay. I know I've got another hunting rifle, so I can get rid of those. Get rid of those as well. Full magazine. Keep hold of them. Swim kick can go across as well. Okay. See, these are the decisions that you can't, that you're gonna take your time over. Especially in this game, because if you go too heavy, you won't be surviving for too long because you'll be too heavy to carry everything, essentially. And therefore, more likely to hurt yourself. And therefore, end up dying. Everything in this game is about a balance. Get the balance right and you'll survive. Get the balance wrong and it's, well, it's a new game. You need to start a new game. Let's drop those. I don't like carrying the flashlight anyway. Have to go through all this again. Make sure I know what I'm carrying. Not so worried about the guts. Not so worried about the deer stuff, deer carcass and stuff. It's more the wood, more the maple and the birch that I'm worried about. Okay. So we'll leave one of everything in there. Yeah, that'll be alright. Yeah, no. How much water have I got? Well, I've got enough. That's fine. Okay, just thinking, that's all. Empty. Empty. Good. Right. We want to be leaving bare minimum behind.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
So right. Now I've got to go through this pile and decide what I'm leaving behind.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Now I'm not going to sprain my ankle because I'm not going to be going anywhere, essentially.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this.
Yeah, we will be leaving the gear behind. Stop it, Astrid. Keep coming. I've already seen stuff that we can leave behind, and that's the flare shells. What I'm doing here, although you wouldn't do it in real life, it is honestly the easiest way to, in this game, it's honestly the easiest way to organise stuff. Okay, so we're getting near the end now. I'm going to take a guess that I've got 150 kilos in the bag. Oh, not too far off. Okay, let's go through this one at a time. So, I'm going to drop 3 of them. Not going to drop that because I haven't finished researching it yet. Yeah, drop that. Drop all of the films. All of them. Drop 5 of them. In fact, drop all of them. Coal. Going to keep hold of the coal. Definitely going to keep hold of the fire striker. Drop the magnifying glass. Drop all of them. Drop all of them. Drop all the wooden matches. Drop all of them. Drop all of them. Drop all of those. Keep hold of the bandage. Keep hold of emergency. Keep hold of one of the emergency stims. Drop. 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 Already been through the clothing. Ow. But let's go through it again. Drop that, drop that, drop that. Drop those, drop those, drop those, drop those. This is everything we found in the mountain town anyway. The weight limit of 35 kilos, you have to be absolutely ruthless about what you're leaving behind. Through the food last. Kinda don't need 4 tin cans, 4 can openers. Keep charcoal. Couple pots. Keep the rifle cleaning kit. Definitely keep the fishing tackle. Drop that, drop that. Never really used flashlights anyway. Keep the hacksaws. Drop that hacksaw because I've got 2 of them. Drop that one on that one. Keep that one. Drop that one. Keep the hook. Drop the knife. Drop the rifle. Okay. Drop the kerosene. I haven't got a lantern anyway, so might as well drop all of them. Tools, definitely drop the tin can. Keep one of the sewing kits on me, but drop the others. Toolbox. Keep the snare. I don't like snaring. Keep the snare anyway. Torch. Keep the whetstone. Okie dokie. Keep cured stuff. Cured maple sapling. Cured rabbit count. So from here on, fresh. Okay, keep the birch. Keep the old man beard lichen. That on me. Let's drop the metal. Drop all of that. It's an extra 3 kilos off my back. Cured gut, excellent. Drop all of that. I'm going to keep hold of the revolver out. In fact, I'm going to drop everything, so apart from 6 revolver ammo. Sign Primer because I've already read it. Drop all of them. Drop all of them. Drop all of them. Keep that though. Drop those. Drop those. Drop those. And drop those. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got to drop 15 kilos in food. Anything that's got a yellow star on it, basically. That's easy to start with. Except the MRE. The MRE will still be good. Actually, let's drink some of it first because she's getting thirsty. And then drop 3 litres. Okay. Save those, but let's munch on this. Let's get our calorie count up. Not only is it getting our calorie count up, making it easier for us to walk around, and obviously letting us live a little bit more, but it's also getting weight off our back. And of course we can get rid of that tin. I have, so right now I can get rid of that survival bow because I can make another one. Let's go into the crafting menu. Let's join those together, might as well. Oh, I've got 3. Always try and have 3 fishing tackles on you. The more experience you gain, the less fishing tackle you have to have, but always try and have at least 1 on you. Let's get rid of that then. We've got whetstone after all. Still got to get rid of 5 kilos. Okay. Get rid of half of charcoal. I want to keep the coal. Get rid of that. deer skins? No, I'm not. Okay, let's get rid of that deer skin for now. I'm not going to get rid of the coal because the coal is useful. I finished reading them. Why am I carrying it? I only need to get rid of 3.53 kilos. Okay. Anyway, next to nothing. Okay, drop. See, I don't mind the weight of the water because the water is actually useful. Water is life after all. Okay, just need to get rid of another 980 grams. Why am I carrying coffee? Let's make that. Let's drop 3 more. Let's drop all the rose hips. Reishi mushrooms. Sounds like there's a blizzard outside. If it's not a blizzard, then it's if it's not a blizzard, then it's oh, what's the word I'm looking for? High winds. High winds, which tells me that there is a blizzard on the way. So, let us make our way down, back down to Paradise Meadows. Now, I don't know why I'm running, because I should be walking. Blah. It's funny, it's the middle of summer for me, and just had a cold shiver go up my back. Why am I running? Never ever run in this game unless you need to. Waste calories that way. Actually, have I got the badge for that yet? Cold fusion, yep. Yep. Ooh, wabbits. Another piece of advice I would give you on this game, unless you absolutely have to, and I mean 100% have no choice, like you don't have a snare or you don't have the bow, never use the rifle on the rabbits. Mainly because you're wasting ammunition. Ammunition is rare. Okay, so it's about midday. The clouds don't look particularly nice. Okay, so we're going to be dropping down a couple of ropes. Obviously, we're going to be mapping it out as we go along, but we're going to be dropping down to there. That actually leads down to the Forlorn Muskeg. And of course, climbing down a rope doesn't use as much energy as climbing up a rope. Still makes you tired, but it doesn't use as much energy. As you can see there, our tired meter has dropped below half, so our risk of spraining an ankle or something has actually increased. Let's see what we've got in here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you can. But you're not going to. Let's get a fire started. Do we need to get a fire started, or can we drop down one more? Let's just let's take a 3 hours sleep. 3 hours is more than I get in real life. I'm not joking, I only get about 2 hours sleep a night. In batches, I go back to sleep every now and then. Okay.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You know, I don't actually know why I picked them up. Because once we get down to the bottom here, there's plenty of firewood. Actually saying that, not an awful lot of time left.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Not an awful lot of daylight left. So, do I rest now? Yeah, I rest now. Taking the opportunity to rest. Hmm. 59% on the striker. 80%. 85%.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. Add fuel. Okay, so before we can add the coal, we'll have to wait. I think it's about an hour before we can put the coal on. Which is handy because that means I can read another hour of this. Now I'll put the temperature right up. Let's read another couple of hours of advanced guns, and we can actually read by the light of the fire. How much water have we got? That's fine. Let's have a quick drink. And bedroll. How sleepy are we? We'll only get about 6 hours sleep. Charcoal shouldn't affect us too much. Okay. Did I pick up the bedroll? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm going to take the risk. Wait till daylight. Sleep for what, a couple of hours? Okay, okay. Ooh. Okay, snow, but I've got no choice but to push on. Or do I? No. Go back inside the cave.
Looks like we made it through another night.
Don't take unnecessary risks. There we go. Okay, so we're getting thirsty and hungry. So we sort that out. Buy a can of drink. sodas. Sort both out. Sort out both the hunger and the thirst. How many calories have we got? 1700. Okay. Drop down. And as usual, we're doing navigation as we go. Just to get that damn achievement. Just drop down. Keep dropping. Okay. Milton Basin. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news is we made it to the bottom of the rope. Good news, bad news. That indicates that around here somewhere there's a moose. Moose are, again, one of those things you have to weigh it up. You can hunt the moose, and you can get an awful lot of meat and an awful lot of, not only meat, but you can get an awful lot of meat, an awful lot of guts, and useful skin off of it. Useful hide off of the moose. However, get it wrong and the moose will very, very severely hamper your journey. I got it wrong once and I had to spend 10 in-game days essentially in bed. See if this vehicle's got anything for us.
This'll come in handy.
Uh-huh. Let's see what we've got. Okay, what was on the back of the trailer? Nothing. Okay. Spend plenty of time in the Milton Basin. Not a lot of resources, but always worth checking everywhere. I'm using this area here as a handrail. Make sure I'm keeping it on the same line, keeping it on the left. I don't need to yet. Got a slope now. Survey this area. Okay, as you can see, we're dropping down this area now. Okay, so the character has seen some rose hips that we haven't come across yet. Let's just drop down here. There they are. Might be something of interest at the top here. Might be. Can't guarantee it, but there might be. A little cave area through there. Okay, so we've got a corpse. It's either going to be, it's a deer corpse. Okay. So wherever you get crows like that circling above, you'll always find a corpse. It's either a deer corpse or a human corpse. Both useful in their own ways. Never break branches down with your axe, with your hatchet. Always use your hands. You need to save your tools for as long as you possibly can. Looks like somebody tried setting a fire up here and wasn't very successful. Rocky Refuge. Grab some soup.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, looks like, well, actually saying that, the fact that there's no corpse here, no body here, actually tells me that they managed to get away and freeze to death. Excellent. Let's grab that birch sapling. With the birch sapling you actually make arrow shafts. First part of, obviously, one of several parts of making an arrow. We have birch bark, birch sapling, yeah, you need birch sapling, an arrowhead, and three crow feathers for each arrow. Which is interesting because I don't know how they glue them all together. You need glue and you need thread, some sort of thread to bind it all together, seeing that it's natural materials. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. Yeah, I'm scaring the rabbits, but I have no intention of hunting them, or no intention of hunting them at the moment. Let's just see what else we can find down here. Okay, it looks like we're getting closer to the moose residence. The moose area. over there, there's another tree with gouged out bark, which apparently, I don't know because I've never been to Canada, but apparently that is how moose mark their territory. Oh, there's another birch sapling here, we'll grab that. So we are coming down here. Apparently there's a cave around here. Excellent, which is perfect. It's just behind me. Haha. Missed that. Get in here. Looks like people tried escaping down here.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
But it looks like there's a blizzard on its way. There's our wolf. Wolf we've been hearing howling while we've been down here. The devs have mentioned that they're going to introduce a new wolf into the game on the next major patch. I think it was the Timber Wolf. And the Timber Wolf is much more aggressive than those wolves. I don't think it'll affect us though. Not the fact that I play on Pilgrim. So the animals, the hunters on Pilgrim don't actively hunt you. The only time they will hunt you is if you actually hunt them. So if I were to take my rifle out and shoot that wolf would then start hunting me, would then attack me. It's only right and fair because I started it. Let's keep going. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Okay, so we are getting rather tired now. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner. But we know there's a couple of caves we can take refuge in. There's also the Hermit's lair as well. Or what's left of the Hermit's lair. Am I allowed up here? Should be, there's rose hips up there. And there's also a birch sapling. Excellent. Do you know, I never tried making arrows out of birch. Made them out of ash. And I've made them out of dowling. Just because, you know, dowling's easy to get hold of, basically. Which reminds me, I've still got to do my biodegradable arrows, haven't I? Mind you, I've got to get some pine resin and charcoal for that to make the glue. Coming to the end of the Milton Basin at the moment. And the sun is setting. But on the plus side, I've not got much snow. The snow has slowed down. It's not falling as hard. Always find something. In a situation like this, always find something to be positive about. And in this case, the fact that there's less snow falling, that's your positive. This deer carcass over there, even better. Why is there no crow above it though? There's no crows above it. It gives me cause for concern. I wonder if that means that all the meat has been... all the meat's been taken from it. Okay, maybe it's just a glitch in the game. Come on, Astrid. Okay, so that should be going down to the Forlorn Muskeg. Yep, that's the exit down to the Forlorn Muskeg there, or one of the exits. I think there's two. But we're not quite finished in this area yet.
I need to lay down.
Yeah, you get a chance to lay down in a minute, Astrid. I think we've got enough firewood as well to create a nice long lasting fire. Yep. Don't need to pick up any more firewood. Ooh. Ooh, there's deer there. No, don't do it. You're too overloaded, too tired. Too overloaded and too tired. They're just the standard deer that you get in the game. To spawn in a moose, I'd actually have to kill at least one of them, possibly even two. Should find some crow feathers here as well. Only 900 grams, but I'll take it.
Oh, starving.
Starving? Okay. Yeah, we're also tired. What do you want me to do about it first? Which ones do you want me to handle first, Astrid? Can survive 40 days without bloody food. What's our map looking like? Okay, we're getting there. Can't remember if the broken hermits, destroyed hermits lodge has actually got a stove in it or not.
So tired.
Yeah, I understand. I do understand. We're heading for that house over there. That ruined house. That ruined house. Ruined. Okay, so there's a little bit in there that I still need to... Oh, handily, it's where the hermit's place is. That's not a moose, that's just a deer. Ooh, sounds like we are going to get the aurora tonight. That music generally indicates the aurora, which is something I can sit and stare at for hours.
This stuff will come in handy.
No. Might be something useful in there, but I'm not going to take the risk. I thought there was a stove here. Excellent. I don't know why I just picked up that metal pot, because I've already got one.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Let's get a fire started. Let's not piss around. Wouldn't be able to add any more. In fact, I might be able to add a stick. Yep, that's it. That's all I can add. Right. And we have got the aurora out tonight. Excellent. So even though I'm tired, we are going to go and sit and stare at the aurora for a little while. That's radial. That's radial.
Feels like night is coming.
Well done, Astrid. You certainly earned that doctorate, didn't you? Num 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 num. Let's have something to drink while we're waiting. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Let's cook up that last venison steak. Let's get the cooking pot on the go. A water. Right, and while that's cooking, oh, yes. Oh, that's just stunning. Look at that. That's a screenshot worthy. That's just stunning. That really is just stunning. So it actually tells you how many are in each section. So I've still got 2 to find in there. All of them. I've still got 6 to find in the Broken Railroad. Okay. So we've got 3 of 9. Okay, so there's 13 to find in there. 3 of 5, okay. I've actually seen the Aurora and it is just as stunning as this. Should be for the next couple of days, or next couple of nights, we'll have the Aurora out. That is, yeah, that's a good thing. Let's get rid of some of this wood. And schlep. No, not quite 12 hours. Let's go for 10. Okay. Okay, so not quite fully rested. Let's have something to drink. Have we got any of that venison left? Yeah, let's have some venison. Okay, make our way. Now normally you wouldn't leave a fire like that. You'd make sure it was out before you left it. In fact, what am I doing? I need charcoal. So let's pass the time. Oh crap. Oh, okay. Got the blizzard wind, but without the blizzard actually being down. Hermit's cabin. Yeah, we've got enough there. Alright, let's get back to Milton. Let's get back to the Forlorn Muskeg. I'll start having a hunt around for... If I go to the Broken Railroad, got nothing to do in the Broken Railroad, nothing to pick up. But let's see if we can pick up some of those buffer memories. If there's any left, of course. Head down here. This will lead us into the Forlorn Muskeg. We've got a little bit of scrambling to do to get us down to the railroad, and then once we're in the railroad, how overloaded are we? Okay. Once we're in the railroad, we can follow the railroad to the Broken Railroad section. We're now in the Forlorn Muskeg. This is Marsh Ridge. You should remember Marsh Ridge. Right, so we've got to do a little bit of dropping down, and then we'll go through the cave. Once we're through the cave, we'll head down to the Broken Railroad. But this is Marsh Ridge. We've already surveyed this area. Now this area has changed slightly. devs have changed it slightly. The position of the cave is the most important thing that's changed for here. Cave. Make our way through the cave to the other side. Make sure we don't fall, of course. I'm pretty sure I've already picked that deer carcass clean. Well, let's just check anyway. Ooh. Oh, I haven't. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Always remember to take everything. Everything you can. Everything the game lets you take. Remember to take it. Otherwise you're a bad person.
Walk with this much gear.
Oh, Astrid, shush. And this is a simple enough cave to navigate. It's more or less a straight line, this one. There we go. Keep following this line. There's one of our old fires. Yeah, actually we will. Not sure if we're going to have enough firewood for this, but we'll soon find out. Oh, crap.
That didn't work. Perfect.
We can get it burning for over an hour. We can stick coal on there if we need to. I don't think we're going to need to though. Venison. Add to that. Let's cook that up. Let's read a couple more chapters of our advanced guns. Just to pass some time. I'm in a cave, so I'm not going to need what's the word I'm looking for? I'm in a cave, so I'm not going to need the fire completely. Well, now we're going to need about another litre of water. No. Right. Blech. If you've ever had to drink purified water with chlorine tablets, it's not exactly the nicest tasting stuff in the world. I should have been curing that stuff as well. Damn it. Harvest the bedroll to repair bedroll. How is my clothing doing? 98, 98, 98. Anything, my philosophy is anything that's below 90% gets repaired. If you can repair it. Okay. Have I got the waterfall or should I have the waterfall? Yep. Okay, so we're going to make our way down here and then across to the Broken Railroad, which is over to the right. The only time I'm going to start sprinting is if a blizzard hits. I need to get somewhere and I need to get to safety. And it looks like there's a blizzard starting to draw in now. So let's get a little bit of running going. Oh. And just like that, it stops. Okay. Still heavy snowfall. What I do need to do at some point is come back to the Forlorn Muskeg and do a full survey, a full walk around. Now that's interesting. I say that sarcastically. Forlorn Muskeg is one of those regions that you just don't. It frightens even a lot of people, because you just don't know what's round the next hill. I'm not sure if I've been to the hide yet. I think I have. Just can't remember. Let's go and find out. Soon find out. Low blinds, yes I have. I have, okay. Hello, Wolf. So I've got a single maple. And then several, in fact I've got enough birch branches. Let's leave them there for now. head back to the broken railroad and see what we can find. Excellent. Okay, so there's still. Ooh. So I dropped a load of coal here earlier. So let's drop all of that now then. Leave the forlorn muskeg. Oh yes. Right. So I've pretty much done all the mapping of the broken railroad. So why am I here, you ask? Well, I was looking in here earlier, and so apparently there's 13 buffer memories to discover in Milton, 9 in the broken railroad, and I've got 3 and 8. So hang on, there's what, 31 overall? 31. So hang on, I'm crap at maths, so just bear with me. 5, 13, 9. 5, 13, 9. 5 and 13 equals 18, plus 9 equals 27. Okay. It's 27. So now I've got to guess where the other ones are. 27, 4. Okay. So now we need to hang around in the broken railroad until we've found all 9 of the buffer memories. I can't think where there's any other computers. Mind you, I could be mistaken. Wouldn't be the first time. So, okay. So we need to head down here. Scare off the wolf. Not that the wolf can run anywhere. As soon as you reach the waterfall, he's got to turn around. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. I had to drop a load of all this shit, didn't I? All this stuff.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Now, how overloaded are we? Okay. That means we're going to move slowly. I don't like that. Got 100. Okay. Oakley dokley, and what have we got over here? Huh. Of course, yeah, because because I haven't played it since the update, there'll be new spawns. I should by rights drop the firewood. It's not going to affect us greatly. Always pick up firewood. The irony with this game, of course, is you're picking up firewood from the ground, and you should never ever do that, particularly in conditions like this, because your firewood is going to be soaking wet and therefore a lot harder to get lit. In theory, you should be taking what's known as dead standing, which occurs in the Forlorn Muskeg but nowhere else. So really, you'd be taking this stuff here to light your fire. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's get over to where the computer mobs will be. Well rested, well fed. What's my map looking like for this section? Okay, yeah. Understandable. There might be a couple of areas left off, such as down there. I'm going to sort that out later. Again, it's about not taking risks unless you have to. Come on. Getting very tired. Middle of the day. about 5 hours to sunset. Maybe a little bit more. I know I can't get in the locomotive engine. Or the locomotive. I know I can't do that. Unless something's changed. Here's the locomotive up ahead. Okay. Crows, and we know what crows mean. Generally. Let's see if we can get in the engine. No, I didn't think so. But there is something on the other side. Ooh. Well, landslide obviously took out the railroad in this section anyway. Interesting. Okay. So almost at the repair and maintenance facility, which is just down here. It's a third of a litre off my back. Now I don't think these vehicles have computers in them. Unless, of course, they mean the radios. That'd be an interesting development. Come on. Once we're at the repair facility, repair and maintenance facility, we'll drop off a load of stuff and we'll start making our way backwards and forwards trying to find these computers. body. We'll find some more computers. Ooh. Ooh. Wolves walked through here in the last hour or so in game. They hate the light. They certainly do. In the story, they really don't like the light. No point carrying a revolver ammo around if I don't have a revolver. Just drop all of them. They killed gut, killed gut, killed gut. Killed rabbit. Fresh, fresh, fresh. All these should be green, which they are. Okay. Let's make our way into the maintenance facility itself. I'm pretty sure I've got all of these. No, I didn't think so. Did not think so. Again, sometimes it's just worth the risk breaking things like that down, just in case the crates have got something inside them. Oh. Thought that was something I could use to cart stuff around then. Broken. Empty. Sleep for a few hours. Yep, the Aurora's up. Excellent. Double-edged sword, though. The coastal highway this morning when we saw a couple of guys messing with our truck. We chased after them. They had a start and skipped away before we could get back up here. We found an old knapsack nearby with some papers in it talking about forest talk. Some kind of new green group, I bet. They must have done something to the truck as it was bucking and lurching after that on the drive back to the lake. Including over the trestle. We figured water in the gas tank, but no matter, was damn scary. What does management plan on doing about these guys messing with us? Are you going to back us up? J. Baltimore, crew number 2. Okay. So, if I now go and check this, buffer memories, 3, 2, 3, and 8. Excellent. This is just what I thought. Okay, now that is going to burn me. So, make my way down here. Put that as best I can. Buffer memory. Okay. So no new buffer memory on that one. Anywhere else that has a computer bob? The Aurora in this game activates electronics. Not sure whether it does it in real life or not, of course. It's never been known to, as far as I know, but it's just a nice game mechanic. Well, I think it's a nice game mechanic anyway. Cracks. No, right, I want to check the radios actually. Check radios in the in the trucks, in the wagons. Nope. Okay. Have to be quick while the Aurora's out. Naturally, night don't last forever. That is an Aurora Wolf. Got to be another. Well, buffer memories. there's 13 in Milton. Means I've got to go back to Milton at some point. 2, 3, so I've got another 6 to find. Can't. Yeah, definitely all computers. Interesting. So it looks like I'm going to have to go up to the hunting lodge, see if I can find any more buffer memories up there. However, let's get some sleep. Do that inside here. Hi Amy, how you doing? Should be searched, yep. Awesome course. Get some sleep. Okay. Sleep for another couple of hours, just wait for the daylight to filter through. Excellent, there we go. Right. Let's eat. Start with the high calorie stuff because we're quite hungry.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Would you? How about some peach juice? Let's have some water as well. Might as well. And we're well rested, which means we can carry an extra 5 kilos. Yay! We're still overloaded though. Right. Yeah, you're telling me. Wolves can be heard before they're seen. Oh crap. Got a red sky in the morning. There is actually a... It's not actually an old wives' tale, that. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, and red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Because of the way winds and stuff work, it actually has some merit. So red sky at night does mean that the next day is generally going to be clear. Generally. Red sky in the morning generally means that there's going to be a storm at some point in the next 24 hours. Wolf tracks. He's your doggy! I think they've done something to the wolves because they're running differently as well. I will admit, I can't wait for the next update when the Timberwolves are put in. Not that it's going to affect the gameplay to me much. Right, I've got 6 computer mobobs to find. Well, not 6 computer mobobs. 6 buffer memories, which you can only get on computers apparently. Unless, of course, I mean you have to go back different nights to get different buffer memories. That might be it. I'm not waffling, I'm just thinking out loud. Right. Okay, there's the lodge. Now we either have to find 6 computers in here, which I don't think is going to be the case, or we have to go back to the maintenance at different times to get said memories. But let's find out. So we are looking for computer mobobs. What do we have here? What we got in there? Okie dokie. Box. Okay, nothing. Okay, so that tells me that to get the buffer memories from this region, we have to go back. We have to look on the computer at different nights, on different nights, when the aurora's up. So, let us make our way back to the maintenance yard, the maintenance facility. Carcass harvesting. Yep, cooking. Dee 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 dee. Where's the buffer memories? We've got buffer memories. Need to get 6 more buffer memories. Ooh, I don't like the look of those clouds. I really don't. Okay, so I've got bear over there. There should be some deer around here somewhere. Use the time to practice some hunting. There's crows, but why can't I find where they are? Why is there a sudden lack of deer? On this map. No, I've got that's given off scent. Shouldn't have anything. so we've been to the lodge. We're inside, we're quite safe. Let's finish off reading. Reading that book. Should now, yeah. I was going to say that should increase our rifle firearm. Excellent. Right. Now, how good is our rifle? What's our food situation like? Yeah, got 8 kilos, that's good enough. Let's get a couple of hours of rest, see if that makes any difference. Doesn't look like we're going to be lucky with the Aurora tonight.
Okay, getting a bit thirsty.
You're about to get a lot thirstier, I'm afraid, Astrid. No, it looks like we're going to dip out on the Aurora tonight. Okay. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds like a blizzard. It is a blizzard. Nice. Hours. It's better, right? What's the most calorific thing I've got? That's the MREs, really. But I'm going to be keeping them. Right. That's better. That looks more like a 303 now. But my original question still remains, where the hell is the deer? There's quite a lot of deer in this area. Wolves can't have taken them all. And I ain't hunting bear. Deer, not bear. Deer. Deer. Ah. Ah ha ha ha. Now really I should be letting the wolves do this, but rather do it myself. Now I just need you to turn around so I can get a headshot. Whoa! That kick's increased. And I missed. Don't worry, Baloo, I'm not hunting you. That is exactly what I want to happen. One shot, one kill. No suffering. Actually, if we quarter it.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
It'll give us enough to eat for quite a while, actually. We'll take the whole lot. And we'll skin and gut it as we need. Can't light a fire. Have I got anything for fire lighting? Yeah, I got plenty. How overloaded am I? 54, I'm 20 kilos over. Okay. If I get back to the maintenance yard, I've just gone past. It's blind, heading south. If I get back to the maintenance yard, I can then go and pick out some, get some firewood. Okay, so once I'm back in the maintenance yard, I'm actually going to call it end to the stream. But I've got to get there first. I thought something had changed with the wolves. They're moving a hell of a lot smoother. Okay. Right. We're calling into the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, this is going to be a video for this week, primarily because I will be getting ready for the Tendring show next weekend, of which I will hopefully be able to do a video on that. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Bye.